Okay, we're live again. Let's try this out. Tried the Instagram thing, and that was kind of a pain. So let's see. Let's see if we can get this shared out and try to ink some Spider-Man. Okay, that's shared out. Let's see if I can share out to Facebook. Morning, Cameron. Oh, it's going pretty good. Um, Tried to stream a few minutes ago and got a bunch of calls and messages while I was trying to do it, and I was trying to stream to Instagram, and none of the comments showed up on StreamYard, so we're giving this another go. How's things going? I haven't seen or caught up with anybody in a while because I haven't had a chance to stream too much, but trying to get back at this a little bit. Promote that we're doing the whatnot tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Come on over, hang out with us. Let's see. I'll just share my profile. The show's in there. Everybody can check that out. Um, got commission list open for the first two shows of the year, WonderCon and C2E2. Um, we got the newest newsletter. Saw that we got the art book ready to launch. Hopefully, on the weekend we are at WonderCon. So I'm making up a Spidey. Got like 10, 11, something like that. New, brand new sketch covers that are going to be part of the Whatnot sale tonight. Thundercats came out today, so I got my Thundercats exclusive. So that's going to be part of the Whatnot. Um, let's see. The Thundercats is also available on our store. If you haven't picked it up, or you can message me and I can send over a PayPal invoice. Yeah, everything's going pretty well. Just trying to get stuff geared up for these cons and um, get things lined up. We've got another issue of Scarlet Huntress in the works. We're going to start with Volume 2. I thumbnailed out all the pages most of last week. I did like a handful a day and then kind of just knocked them all out. Like last Thursday or Friday, something like that. We were kind of half watching TV and whatnot, and Steph was doing some work stuff, so I finished them up. So stories written, stuff's thumbnailed. that'll launch later in the year. But the plan is to hopefully go to Comic-Con with a shorter version of the story, if that makes sense. It's gonna be the main meat and potatoes of the story, and then there's gonna be some other stuff that we will add when we go to doing the Kickstarter version. Let's see, where it is. Yeah, I was really excited to get to do the Thundercats cover. Once I saw they were doing that, I was like trying to figure out how to make it happen, and I got the email about the retailer exclusives, and we jumped on it, and super excited about it. It's gone over really well with everyone so far, so come hang out with us on Whatnot if you'd like to pick up a copy. Gonna offer up remarks and all that stuff. Can't make it on Whatnot, can message me. Got it up on the Square store, and we'll see what the weekend looks like, see if we have time to do it, but potentially might do a Facebook live sale as well. Haven't been able to stream too much lately, so it's kind of hard to gauge the interest. But anybody watching while it's live or watching later on, let me know. Let me know if you'd like to see us do a live sale this weekend. I couldn't even tell you the last time we did a Facebook live sale. Guess maybe probably the ones we did from the cons. I think we did a little bit of stuff at Cincinnati in the fall. We went live from GalaxyCon, but I don't think we really did much sale wise from GalaxyCon. So we were getting awful signal in there. Let's see here. I got a chunk of Spidey inks going here. I think I'm going to try to throw some color on them. A lot of the sketch covers I've got for tonight are black and white. Figured give people the option if they wanted to add color. Got a couple in color. I'm going to try to draw on the stream tonight. got gotta look at getting another camera for the like the sale table where Steph's usually flipping through and showing off the items. Like it doesn't want to cooperate as much. Hopefully that's something we can add in the near future. But I'm going to attempt to draw in there. We'll show off all the new stuff. Like I said, a bunch of new sketches. Thundercats books. I've got some Pooh stuff. Trying to think what else we've got for this evening. I got a new Lady Death handcrafted proof that showed up over the weekend. And if you didn't see my post, I super excited. Like I didn't know what to expect when I signed up for doing these handcrafted things, but the latest one is I got to hand color 20 some odd Rob Liefeld Lady Death covers. I do believe it's his first Lady Death cover. If I'm mistaken on that, let me know. But I got that in the email this morning for the Coffin newsletter that it's out there and being shown off. So I shared it this morning. So okay, so Brandon says it says first cover, and good morning, Brandon. Thanks for tuning in. Cameron says having more than one camera really comes in handy. Well, I've actually got a similar setup to Clan McDonald. I've actually got two cameras. It's just the other camera is not full HD. It was like one of the earlier models of the Logitech. I think it's like C series or whatever. But having to do the setup through OBS, I need to figure out kind of like how I stream through StreamYard. I'm able to run the camera through the Logitech software, so I can keep it in focus, which I know Aaron has a lot of trouble with that too, and they got to do the tricks of bringing their hand in and out and whatever to get the camera to focus. But I'd like to be able to just use the software and get it where we need it to be, but that's going to require a little bit more in-depth research of how to run all that stuff through OBS. See, Brandon said the Ray-Ban Meta glasses are great for live streams on Facebook. Nice. Yeah, I haven't played around with any of those things yet. And so yes, we got confirmation. It is Rob's first Lady Death cover. So yeah, I was like super excited to get the chance to do the handcrafted editions for that one. When I got really heavy into reading comics as a kid, it was a big thing when the Heroes Reborn stuff hit, when Marvel was relaunching all the titles and stuff, and I got hooked on all of that, and So like, getting that opportunity to kind of in a way work with them is always great. He's retiring from Deadpool, is my understanding. I don't think he's retiring from anything else because he just launched a brand new book. Uh, Brandon, I for the most part get to pick my own color palette schemes. The rules are basically everything needs to be set at nighttime, and they need to be dark colors. So I do my best to play in that sandbox as best as my best of my ability and best of what I've got on hand as far as colors of markers and stuff goes. So it's in a way kind of a little bit of a limited palette, but not, if that makes sense. Like as long as I say dark, mostly saturated, I'm usually in the area that they want me to be. Which sometimes with markers is a little hard because it doesn't take much, and man, the markers just overpower the inks. Yeah, just as long as they're dark stuff. So it kind of rules out using oranges and yellows for the most part, at least as like main colors. Because when you go dark with those, you just end up with browns. Um, and I don't know, for me, it just anything like that just doesn't seem to fit their characters, unless there's something specifically that comes up that would use that. So for the most part, dark greens, dark blues, dark reds, dark purples, and then any variation combos of those, dark blue greens, red violets, all that jazz. Um, those really come into play pretty heavy. All right, so got the main stuff for Spidey inked here. Go through and add the web details to the costume. I'll try to throw a little bit of color on here. I know I've mentioned it the last few times streaming, but I'm still trying to find a time or whatever that works well for streaming, and try to see if I can do this like a little bit more consistently. So we'll see what I can do. Um, Oh, thanks, Brandon. Yeah, there were definitely a lot of those moons to color on the Chaotica books. The I forget which Moon Knight was it. Was it the sketch cover from like Cincinnati time frame, or was it a different piece? Cameron, I appreciate that. Yeah, and it's a bit of life being hectic, but it's also like trying to stay on top of stuff. I'm really trying to plan for um, some of these shows we're doing. It's the first time back at San Diego since 2019, and um, so we haven't. It's out there, but we haven't like heavily promoted it yet. But so with Comic Con this time around, and I'll back up here for a second. In years past, when we've done Comic Con, um, for the last from like I want to say either 2015 or 2016 through 2019, I was in Artist Alley, and my buddy was set up in Small Press, and usually Steph would hang out with my buddy and help him out, and then run around the con and do whatever when we had that kind of setup. Prior to that, we would actually both set up with my buddy in Small Press and do our thing. Um, but I don't know who, how, where, why, or what, but we got extremely lucky. Um, and not only did I get an Artist Alley table, but Steph got a Small Press table with Scarlet Huntress. So we're trying to get our stuff in order to basically have 2 full tables running at the show. But also, if we want to go back and do Small Press, we have to have a book that comes out this year that's our self-published thing. So we've been working on trying to do the next Scarlet Huntress. This will be volume 2. It's going to be a new storyline. So I'm trying to squeeze that in where I can, and as well as try to get stuff done. Have new artwork to take to the shows. Everything that goes along with that. So trying to squeeze everything in. So I appreciate you guys that come and hang out with me and want to see me do this. As I said, I think it was yesterday, I wouldn't be doing any of this without you guys there. So I am extremely grateful and appreciative that you're there and I can do this stuff. So trying my darndest to make sure we are prepared to go out and do that. We're gonna do the WonderCon. This will be our second WonderCon, but last time we did it was 2018, so it's been a bit since we've been back out there. So gonna try to heavily promote that while we're there. Because last time we were there, I think we only had 2, maybe 3 books at the time. I guess we would have had 3. So this time we'll have the full story arc, the whole thing. Okay, so Brandon says the 11x17. Okay, so it was the one on the tone paper. Gotcha. Yeah, that was a fun Moon Knight. I kind of forgot about that till you mentioned it, because I knew I had done a sketch cover around that time. And that was some fun. That's the stuff I like to kind of play around with, the tone paper and stuff. Thank you, Cameron. Yeah, it's getting this stuff done and getting there is one thing. Doing the show is going to be an entirely different thing, because we've never done it this way. The great thing is It's like if you've watched me stream and stuff, you know my buddy Nate Lovett. He's worked on our Scarlet Hunter stuff. He's got his own. He's got a few of his own IPs and stuff. He is going to be right next to me at San Diego. And hopefully, if things work out, he'll also be going to WinterCon. He's trying to figure that mess out right now. So it should be a really good time. Should be some fun to be had. And we're trying to figure out those logistics, how we're doing that. But again, Steph's going to be in her own battle of doing the small press thing. So we're working out that. That honestly, that is our biggest logistic nightmare right now. But we're working on it. I'm gonna try to see if we can get it set up, because again, would like to promote all the stuff that's going on, all the upcoming conventions, and all that stuff. So I want to try to get back to streaming regularly, not only doing the morning stuff, but maybe either Rodney and I do some more Friday night streams, or like I mentioned, Nate's gonna go out and do San Diego, do WonderCon. Hopefully, if things work out. Gonna try to see if he and I can maybe do some Friday night draw streams, since we haven't done that in a while. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, I decided, since there isn't too much going on in this Spidey piece, that I would go ahead and add some color. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you the last time I got to stream with Rodney. So hopefully, like I said, we can get back to doing something. With all the stuff that's been going on in the last year or so, it was kind of difficult to make Friday streams happen, especially with cons are back in, so that meant we weren't home on a lot of the Fridays, or trying to get away and have some sort of like social life. So a little tricky. Gonna talk to everybody, see what we can get going on here. And ink still wants to bleed into the color, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's try some cadmium red. All right, so building up some different tones here. Get some shadows build up on Spidey. Let's see. Get some of these colors kind of smoothed out here. Let's see. All right, go in here and do the same thing, kind of smooth these colors a little bit, get a little bit more gradation going here, if I can. It is definitely time to do some marker refills. Let's see. All right, add some blue here, totally off camera there. going on the eyes here. Let's see. A little bit of some white colored pencil here for a little bit of highlights in a couple spots. Figure out where I put my paint pen. I think I'm gonna call Spidey done here. See, Joby, hopefully I said that right. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody came in and hung out this morning. But I'm gonna check out of here for the day. Don't forget tonight, come check out the Whatnot stream, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna post a link to my Whatnot profile, but the show should be in there. You can bookmark the show so you know when we go live tonight. So Spidey will be part of the sale tonight. So I should have close to like a dozen brand new sketch covers, the brand new Thundercats variant. If you haven't seen it yet, these are exclusive from me. So if you haven't picked up one, want to pick up one tonight on the Whatnot stream's perfect place. But there it is, folks. Thanks again. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day, and we will catch you all on the next one.